Welcome, and this is day number 96. I'm starting the day in this place. I'm gonna go to Slovenia. So in this video, you're going to see me making some progress, and in the nighttime or in the evening time, you will see me setting camp somewhere. So we'll talk about setting camp and where I'm setting camp and how I'm setting camp. And yeah, so I live in my Tesla, and this is what I do every day. And thank you for joining me. If you are here for the first time, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. All right, let's go. It is 10:30 in the morning, and now I'm starting my day. Yeah, and if I didn't say it, this is where we're heading. So today we're starting the journey to Slovenia. I'm gonna break it to two, maybe three different trips. So maybe for the next 2 to 3 days, we shall see. I don't want to do it in one time because I live in my car, so I'm not in a hurry and I'm just having fun. Okay, we are 50 minutes away, and normally what I do at this point, I normally ask Grok about the city that I'm about to enter because I want to know about the city and also the drive to that place. So, hey Grok, from here to my destination, what can you tell me regarding, I don't need navigation information, but what is it that I'm going to see? And what can you tell me about Fano? So tell me about the drive to Fano and what I'm going to see in Fano.
The drive from Falconara Marittima to Fano is a quick coastal run along the Adriatic, about 25 kilometers north, passing through seaside towns with beach views and the occasional historic spot. In Fano itself, you'll see the well-preserved Roman walls and Augustan arch from the 1st century, the Renaissance Malatesta Palace, and the lively harbor where fishing boats come in. The old town has narrow streets perfect for wandering, plus churches and a theater if you want to explore further.
Thank you. So we have arrived, you guys. That's the beach, and this is where we are sleeping today. So I just arrived, and it's time to set camp. But let's do it. Let's set camp and show you basically the process that I'm going through every day, every night, day after day. But that's what it takes when you live in your car. So yeah. So today is Saturday also. There's a special holiday. Today is the day where all the Italians are going off for like the summer off vacation. It's very, 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 very busy. And it's my second night in this specific location. As I was driving down from France to my location, to my destination a few days ago, and now I'm going basically the opposite direction. So this is normally what I do when I'm arriving to a place. Once I'm like feeling comfortable, I'm just having fun, you know. I have my hammock, I have my chair, I have my home right here, food, drinks, whatever I need. But when it comes to actually set camp, obviously we need to excuse me, open the trunk, and that's about it. From this point on, it's quite simple. All I need to do is to move the seats forward to inflate the bed. I have two supporters on each side, you know, and that's about it. I'm going to sleep. So it's still early. I'm not ready just yet, but that's it. That's what we need. That's all we need. And this is how you camp in your car or live in your car. It's very, very simple. It's all about the tricks, the tips, and the know-how, you know? So nothing really too much into it, but I will show you more. Just before I go to sleep, I will say goodbye. So for now, I'm just gonna chill, enjoy the beach, and have fun. To consider to bring a few sets of shoes, for example, in this part, if I will enter with those shoes, it will be a mess because it's an unpaved road, it's dirt, and it's white, and it's very, very, very clear on the black carpet, right? So you want garbage bags. You want to be able to dispose your garbage without actually leave garbage, outside of the car. Once again, it depends if you have wild animals and stuff nearby. You want to make sure you have some food, some snacks, some water, the basic of the basic stuff. You need to be sure. You need to know that you can actually stay in that location. This is why I'm using the Park4Night app. You can use it. Highly recommend. I highly recommend you guys to use the Park4Night app also. But you also want to have a feel, like, just like if you don't go to a place that somebody recommended, just go to whatever location you want, stay there for a few minutes, 15 minutes, and try to have a feel. Because by staying there for like 5-10 minutes, you will know if it's a bad place or a good place. Maybe it's a good place with problematic issues and stuff. For example, a lot of the places will look very quiet and simple and nice during the day, but during the night, it will become like a logistic hub for whatever company or a city that's using that place for dumping stuff, whatever. Many, many examples I can give you, because when you live on the road, you learn that stuff. So yeah, you want to know these kind of things. Obviously, nobody will be able to tell you everything in one video. So this is why it's a daily vlog. It's a never-ending story, But I'm just trying to concise most of the things into like whatever one short video. So today we are in Fano, my second time here, and I have a list of all the places that I'm sleeping in. So if you want to come and visit this place, I'm not just doing it in Italy, it's all over Europe and the US. So, feel free to reach out and I will share with you my supercharger locations and my camping sites. My routine is very simple. I go to the supercharger. I'm making sure that I know where the location is. I'm making sure that I know what it's there, what's not there, what's available, etc. And then once I'm there, I'm basically using the app that I told you about, and then I'm spreading myself. So I know how much I want to drive from that location. If I have the energy, yeah, literally energy. So in the car and the energy, my energy. So if I want to drive or I can drive, and then I will just go somewhere. So I know today, for example, that I'm 6 minutes away from the charger, So my routine next morning will be very, very predictable. I know exactly what's going to happen. I know what can I find there, and I know what I like, what I don't like. So that's something I do almost every day, every new location. That's basically my routine. It's very convenient. It takes like some time to do it, but it's a very, very nice routine. And if you're only camping for a few days, it's worth doing, let me tell you. All right, cool. So as I said before, just before I go to sleep, I will show you exactly how I'm tagging myself to sleep, and that will be the end of the video. All right, you guys, so it's 8:11, and let me show you something with climate. So right now it's 30 degrees outside and it's 21 inside the car. So the car is ready for me. It's comfortable, it's cozy. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I'm in frame. And now it's time to go to sleep, and it's time to brush my teeth. So just before I go to sleep and setting everything up, that's normally my routine. So I don't really use, I don't have sinks everywhere, right? So what I'm using this. So that's a spray bottle. That's like a technique I picked up. I came up with it at some point. I'm not sure when. And that's how I do it. So I can do it everywhere. It's not really a problem. I don't need to go to the toilet. Obviously, I don't have one. Not all the time. It's not available all the time. So that's how I do it. Pack, pack, pack. And you don't need to see me do it. I just want to show you that I'm doing it. That's how I do it. And I have paper towel in the back here. So that's how I'm finishing up. And that's it. I'm all done. Very comfortable. And the only thing is I just need to remember to refill the bottle every now and again. But yeah, very simple. Now it's time to set camp. Of course, I mean to set up the bed. So I need to move the seats. Let's do it together, starting with the passenger side. Driver side. The legs or the supporters. That's it. And that's it. Inflating the bed. And that's pretty much it. From this position, I'm taking my shoes off. My shoes will go to the bag here. And I will see you inside the car. Shoes in the bag. Buona noche. And that's it, you guys. And that's it. So as I said, I love to go to sleep early. It's 8:21. And that's it. From this point on, what I normally do, I will transfer all the data, all the footage from the camera to the computer, and then I will erase the camera. So tomorrow I'm starting fresh. That's my routine. That takes me like 20 minutes. Every day I'm doing the same thing. And then I will put on something, like something to watch. And then I have this mount, normally will go here or to the window. And then it will fall on me in the middle of the night because of the air temperature difference. And then I will wake up in panic. I will box, I will punch the air because my instincts are really good. And then I will go back to sleep and I will be up around 4 or 5 a.m. And that's where you are tagging along. So thank you for watching. The day is over and I will see you in the next one.